Hey everybody, how are you? Happy new day. It's a gloomy day here in Atlanta. I hope that you guys can see me okay. I wanted to come on here really quickly and just chat it up with you guys on this Thursday. Um, and I would love to just hear what's going on in your world, and I can share with you what's going on in mine. And so I just want to say that I want to teach you guys about the 5 P's for online success. I am someone who's a digital marketing grandma, mother of two, wife of one. And I actually am a digital marketer that learned this industry not even a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago. I was a person who was stressed out and overwhelmed from work and doing all the things. And I wanted something different. I wanted to be at home. I wanted to try something out. And y'all, I tried digital marketing. If you think digital marketing is not a thing, I'm telling you, it really is a thing. And I believe that a lot of people are not in the digital marketing spaces because a couple of things. One, you're scared. Two, you're unaware of digital marketing. So because you don't know, you are shying away from it when you really shouldn't. You should definitely lean into it and try to understand it. Hold on, let me turn on the lights here. Give me 1 second. I should have done this before I even got started. Here we go. All right. I need some lights, camera, action. All right. So digital marketing, basically in a nutshell, before I give you these 5 P's for online success, I just want to tell you what digital marketing is so you can have an idea of how this works. Let me see if my audio doing what it needs to be doing. Okay, let me turn it up a little bit. Do, 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 do. Okay, there we go. So digital marketing is basically being able to market or promote anything using the internet to do it. So what's happening though that now in this society is that people are actually making tens and 20 and thousands of dollars in the digital marketing space by selling digital products that they create and the ones that are already done for you. And so digital products has everything to do with the whole click in order industry. You just click on someone's link, you get access to the information, and then you get what you need, they get what they need. Now what's happening is people are waking up to the idea of, oh, I can work from my phone. I could be in my living room doing videos and creating content and earning income online. It is absolutely happening. And so my goal today is to talk to all of my Gen Xers, all of my 40 and over people who are really hard workers. If you're looking for a career change, maybe you want to retire early, you just want something different, but you just haven't taken that leap into something different, or you really don't know which way you want to go. I want to tell you that digital marketing is actually where you want to go. Okay, digital marketing allows you just to put in a couple of hours a day and you will make enough money to replace the income that you are making in your full-time job. Trust me, with consistency and focus, you can actually do it. You can create a product based off of the skill sets that you already have. So let's say you're a consultant, you're a trainer, you can actually create a digital program, a video, a mini class, a workshop, anything like that. You can create that from your phone and actually promote it and market it and then sell it and make an income from it over and over and over again. It's simply fantastic. And so I have been doing this for about a year, and now I'm just really dedicated to teaching people how they can do the same, no matter what industry you're in. This is something that you definitely want to tap into. And so I have mentored hundreds of people into digital marketing, especially people who are already working a 9 to 5 who really want something else. You're stressed out and you're overwhelmed, but you just don't know which way to turn. And so I want to just share with you really quickly. I have my notes, so I won't leave anything out, but I want to take you through my step-by-step checklist. And if you want this checklist, I can actually get that to you. Just let me know in the comments and I will send you the link to this checklist so you can have it for yourself. But this is a checklist. There's 10 steps to this, but I'm just going to share the 5 P's for online success. So if you are someone that's watching this video, hello, thank you so much. Let me introduce myself. My name is Keisha. I think I did that already. I'm not sure, but I'm going to say it again. My name is Keisha. I'm a 52-year-old grandma. This is the year 2025, so I don't know when you're going to be watching this video, but I actually got into digital marketing last year. I used to own a business. I was a restaurant owner, worn out and beat down from that. I used to do network marketing, and I was a corporate girl at one point in my life, in like my early 20s and 30s. And so those types of jobs and the things that I was doing was just really literally wearing me down. And I knew I wanted to do something else, especially when I found out I was going to be a grandma. My little stinky butt, she's the best thing ever. But once I decided and I wanted to do something else and figured out I was going to be a grandma, I knew full well that your girl had to stay her butt at the house because I wanted to be with my grandbaby. I didn't want anybody else to have to raise her. I wanted to be fully present for her and just having a good time with her, not missing not one single moment of her life. And so here we are. I'm a digital marketer, and now I have my own YouTube channel. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all the things. You can go to my bio and check it out. But my goal is to teach you all about digital marketing so you can make a decision on how you want to make some passive income from your phone. So I'm going to go through these few tips. If you want to get started in digital marketing, here are the things that I recommend you do in order to be successful in the online space. So number one, the first P is you want to pick a profitable niche. Okay. Yes, a niche. I know you've heard it so many times. I want you to really think about like and identify what is the thing that you're passionate about? What do you like to do? Right. And some of you are doing things that you're getting paid for that you enjoy. Why not take that thing that you're doing at work at your 9 to 5 and actually create a digital product or course teaching people about the thing that you already know and that you do so well. So I want you to definitely look at that, right? As an exercise, just write down 3 interests or skills that you may have. And if you are someone that's like stuck, because I have a lot of people that are stuck, they're like, Keisha, I really don't know what I like to do because sometimes what happens is you work so much that you lose yourself. You don't even have a hobby anymore. You don't know what you like to do or want to do because you're just always on the grind. You're on that hamster wheel. Well, if you don't know, ask a friend. As they say, phone a friend, okay? Phone a friend. Ask the people that are around you, that are closest to you, and ask them, like, hey, what do you think I'm passionate about? What do you see in me that I probably don't see in myself? They're going to actually give you the answers to that question. All right. Number two, this is the second P. I want you to pick your perfect customer. Once you identify your niche and figure out, okay, this is something that I would like to bring to market. I would like to do as a business because I just love to do it. Now you got to figure out, who do I speak to? Who is my perfect customer? And I just want to say this, 9 times out of 10, your perfect customer is a younger version of yourself. So you want to create that avatar in your mind. Who is the person that I want to speak to? What are their pain points? What keeps them up at night? And how can I serve them with the gifts that I have, right? With the passion that lives inside of me. How can I help them? Okay, so that's the 2 things you want to do. The third P I want to share with you is you want to pick a product, right? So what product do you want to bring to market? What is your offer, really? Are you going to create a course, maybe a workshop, or maybe it's a calendar, affirmation cards, templates, an e-guide? You decide on what works best. And when you make that decision, make sure it's with your customer in mind, right? Make sure you're always thinking about, well, is this something that my customer would read? Or should I just do a video because my customers don't like to read, really? Or maybe I should do an audio visual mini course that people can gain access to so they can learn about this thing that I want to teach them. Okay. So that's number 3. Pick your persona. Your persona, your personality. You have to brand yourself. And mind you, branding is more than just having a logo and some colors, right? Branding goes far beyond that. You want to basically make sure you coin yourself. You make sure that people, anytime they hear this phrase or see this one thing, they think of you, right? Now, for me, I'm coined as the generational wealth mom. I'm all about teaching people how to build generational wealth online, right? And so my website is that. My YouTube channel is Generation Mom, Generational Wealth Mom, and then my TikTok handles and all my social media handles are that too. So when you decide on what that thing is for you, you stick to it and run with it. Okay. I recommend that if you're getting into business, you want to start your own online business, the best thing for you to do is to actually go to GoDaddy and register your name. Do that first. It's only a couple of bucks, maybe $2, $3 for the year. So you go ahead and secure your name, and then you can begin to brand yourself when you create your website and all the things. All right. The next P, I think I'm at number 5 now, right? Let's see. Let me scroll on over. I have my notes so that I won't get distracted. The next thing you want to do is pick your product, right? You want to pick your product. Erica La Maestra, girl, I'm going through the same scenario as this morning. That's all I do, girl. Good to see you on here. Thank you for the support, honey. I am all over the place. I'm just trying to build my brand, by the way. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm still learning YouTube, but here I am. Here I am, right? Good afternoon. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. We're just talking about the 5 P's for online success. We went over the first 4, and now I'm at the last one. Um, Pick your platform. That's the last one. So pick your platform, right? So once you decide that you want to start in a digital marketing space, you want to start your own online business, you want to pick your platform. So I like 2 platforms in particular, and that's TikTok and YouTube, right? I'm just getting started on YouTube. I don't have a lot of followers, but it's okay because I know that with consistency and information, people will begin to follow me and get the information, and then I will grow and be able to monetize on this platform. And you can too. So I just want to make sure that you understand that you have to decide like what platform you want to be your playground. And I'm more comfortable on these 2 platforms. Now, what I want to say to you is this, like, if you are someone that loves video, being on camera, then you definitely want your own YouTube channel. But if camera's not your thing, maybe you should do Pinterest or Etsy, right? Where you don't have to show your face. So you want to give that some consideration because you don't want to force it, right? You don't want to force it. You might eventually grow to becoming a YouTuber. But for right now, if you're an introvert and you're very private, you want to do something like Pinterest, Etsy, email marketing, and all the things, right? Those are just a few tips I wanted to share with you. I actually am someone who came from the corporate world. I knew nothing about digital marketing at all, but I knew I wanted to take a chance on this thing because I heard a lot about it. And besides that, the world is going digital. Like everybody's on their phones, everyone is on social media. So in my mind, I started to think, well, how can I monetize on social media? I didn't know. I saw the kids doing it, but as a 50-year-old, I had all this doubt in my mind thinking like, no one's going to listen to me, but people are listening to me. There are so many people out here in this world, the 40 somethings that want to learn how they can bring in some extra income from home. And so digital marketing is absolutely the way to do it. I am someone who's been in this business for about a year. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. So as I learn and grow, I like to show up on the internet and just tell you guys what I am learning. And then maybe you would want to implement the strategies that I share with you about digital marketing. If you are interested in just taking a look at what digital marketing is all about, how it all works, what's the requirements, how people are making money from this industry, I would love more than anything to give you a blueprint that I have access to that will show you and teach you exactly what it is and how it works. Okay. If you want to go to my actual bio, all of the information is in here. I'll put the description below. And you can actually go to my website, which is generationalwealthmom.com. Imagine that, right? That is my brand, generationalwealthmom.com. You can go there, put in your email. And when you put in the email, my automated system will kick that email out to you with the attachment. So you'll get the blueprint that you can look through. All the details are there. And then you can also watch this really quick video from a coach that I have. She's a multi-million-dollar coach who is making a lot of money in this industry. And she was just a stay-at-home mom of 6, grandmother of 5, who is now a multimillionaire. She paid for her lake house cash because of the things that she has taught us and the things that she's doing to actually make an income online. And if you think that you can't, you're wrong. Anybody can really do this if you actually have the structure and the blueprint to do it. And if I could, I want to share with you, like, my work structure, my SOP, my 2-hour workflow. So as a digital marketing mentor, I literally spend maybe 2 to 3 hours a day in my business, right? Which is vastly different from what I'm used to as a brick and mortar business owner, right? So every day Every single day without fail, these are the things that I do in order to bring in daily pay into my home. And this is something that I was taught inside of my program, which is called the Legacy Builders Program. Number one, I go live every single day. I don't go live on this platform, but I use TikTok as my springboard. I love TikTok. I go live every day. I actually post content. About 3 pieces of content a day on my platforms. Why? Because that is my digital real estate. This is how I communicate with people in a beautiful way without going live, right? People have literally looked at my videos from last year and purchased my programs just from what they saw in that video, because at some level they connected to what I was saying in that video. So if I can tell you guys anything, if you want to get into the digital marketing space, you want to launch an successful online business, you got to get really good at creating content. And my Legacy Builders program taught me how to create content that's not overwhelming and not snatching too much of my time. Also, as a digital marketing mentor or grandma, I literally engage with people. I love engagement. I love coming onto the platforms and talking to people about the community, about how much I make and what I'm doing to actually earn a living online, working from home. I'm in my living room right now, and I do this full time, and I love it. And it's paying my bills. It's making me happy. And more than anything, guys, I'm getting my time back. There was a time where I was working maybe like 10, 12-hour days and exhausted, not being able to cook a hot meal for my family. I had that mom guilt. I felt so bad, right? And there was times where I would even go to the grocery store and try to buy some groceries and like scramble through all my cards, trying to figure out which card am I going to use to pay for the groceries, because I just didn't have enough. And it was embarrassing. And I don't know if anybody who's listening could relate to that, but it was totally embarrassing. I needed something different. I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so I wanted to give this digital marketing thing a try. And here I am on YouTube. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought? And so I want to say to you, if you're listening to this video, you're watching the replay, or you're in the room live with me, I want to tell you that you can absolutely do this. And I love speaking to the Gen X community, people who are over the age of 40, who are just like kind of stuck, feel like you're stuck at your job, and you feel like you don't know enough, you're not worthy, you feel like, oh, you're comfortable, I might as well stay at this job. I'm telling you, no. I'm telling you, not today. I want you to take this opportunity to learn a new skill that can literally change your life. This Legacy Builders program has been just different. I now have 10 streams of income, which before I was struggling with the one. Okay, I wasn't making enough. I was exchanging hours for dollars every single flipping day. And now I'm making $900 sales. Okay, all from a program that's literally designed to teach people how they can earn passive income and make an income online from their phones. We're already scrolling on the phones doing the thing. Why not make that phone work for us? Turn your scroll into bankroll. And my program taught me how to do that. And so not only do I go live, not only do I post content, not only do I engage, but I'm forever learning, because inside of my program are modules that literally can teach you everything you need to know about branding yourself, creating content. If you want to be an affiliate, like a TikTok affiliate, an Amazon influencer, all of the details of that is inside of the program. Why is that so fascinating? Well, to me, it cuts my time in half, right? Because I don't want to go on Google and YouTube and search for everything and watch all these videos and spin my wheels all the time. I literally want to be able to log into one place and learn anything that my heart desires. And that's what my program does. See, my program, the Legacy Builders, is an automated, done for you system that teaches people how to earn passive income online. I call it the ultimate marketing machine, because that's what it is. Now, a lot of people inside of the program are using it for a lot of different things. And I'll share with you how I'm using the program. And maybe you'll see like a way for you to use the program as well. I actually have my own digital marketing agency. I'm also an affiliate for a company called Live Good, because I'm into health and wellness. And so what I have done is taken the lessons that I have learned inside of each of the modules that I have access to, and I applied it to my different businesses. So now I know how to show up on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, because I was taught how to do that. My systems are optimized, which it wasn't before. I've learned how to create my own membership model, where people are paying me monthly to be a part of a membership club. I have subscribers, all the things. Did Keisha know how to do this stuff before this digital marketing program fell in my lap? No, not at all. I still would have been at that dead end business, working like I was an employee, spending money on the bills and not really making any money because at the end of the week, my profit margins were like that. I barely sometimes had enough to put gas in my car. But now that I have this digital marketing program and I say yes to Legacy Builders, now I have my time back. I'm doing this full time. It's been 3 months since I've been doing this full time. I'm showing up with confidence, right? I'm a little rusty, but I'm here, right? I'm here because I understand the power of social media and I understand the power of digital marketing. If you have a brick and mortar business and you're watching this, or maybe even you're a I don't know, solopreneur, entrepreneur, side hustler, and you are not tapping into social media to help sales grow or help to convert your customers, you're missing it. And I was missing it for a long time. I would hear crickets when I used to post. Now that's not the case. That's not the case. Now I'm turning my followers into loyal customers. And I love that. I love that. I love that I took the opportunity to say yes to a program that taught me all of this. And I'm not shy. I'm not scared about getting on live. And I'm not afraid to create content because I've been taught how to create content because content creators are getting to it. Do you know that for people over the age of 40, there are a lot of companies out here begging for us to basically showcase their products. I actually just had a brand deal and I got paid $350 for a 30-second video that I didn't even have to edit. They asked me to do a couple of things. They told me what kind of shots they wanted, hold my product this way, do this, say that, do that. I did it and gave them the footage. They sent me through PayPal $350. It took me maybe an hour or two to actually produce the video for them. This is what's happening online. I'm a content creator over the age of 50. Who knew? And I'm just getting started. And so you can do this too. Trust and believe. If you have a smartphone, Wi-Fi, and you can carve out at least 2 hours a day out of your schedule just to learn this new skill, I promise you, sky is the limit. You can earn a lot of income. Now, I cannot make any income claims on here, but for me, when I actually got started in the program and I began to learn, and it took me about a week or so just to kind of get my feet wet and watch the videos and take notes and feel the and get the confidence to be able to actually even hit the record button, right? So once I did that and I followed the blueprint, the structure, the one that I just gave you, when I followed that to a T and did that every single day with consistency, that's when I began to see the money flow in. It's just wild. And it just kept coming and coming and coming and coming. And so now I'm like, oh snap, this thing like for real works because not only is it helping me to pay my bills and pay down some debt, but it's allowing me to take beautiful vacations with my family. I was just recently in Costa Rica with my family enjoying my life. I would have never been able to do that if I still had my business or if I was still working a 9 to 5 job or quite frankly still in the MLM business, network marketing. I don't know how many of you guys are network marketers, but that business is tough. And I am no longer into like just getting partial commissions. See, with my program, the Legacy Builders program, you gain 100% profit. 100% profit. So every time I make a sale, it comes to me. That is great. And for half of you who are maybe working from home or you go into a job, I can guarantee you that your boss is not giving you 100% of the sales that you help generate for that company. I got to charge my Mac. Okay. It was telling me your battery is about to go dead, so I better get to it. But listen, guys, I know I seem a little animated. I'm very hyped up and very excited because this digital marketing thing works. It's a system that has been proven to work. My program, Legacy Builders, literally one out of every 20 people who go to my website and put their information in, they buy. It's an automated system that you can have access to as well. It's done for you, this system. right? Not only are you learning, but you're earning as well. And so, like I said, there are a lot of people using it for a lot of different things. I'm using it to help me grow the businesses that I already have. And then I'm also using it as a tool for me to resell the program to people to make 100% profit. And when I make 100% profit, I make $900 sales, $600 sales, 3 and 1. All of it is good, right? And every time I just share the opportunity with people about this program, people get it, they buy. They just buy. And by the way, this investment, the one that I shared with you just now, is a one-time investment. This is not memberships and monthlies. There's no overhead. This is not an MLM. It's none of that. It's just simply learning how to show up for yourself on the internet and telling stories. That's it. When I was a little girl, growing up in the Bronx, people used to always tell me, Keisha, you're going to be a preacher one day. You're going to be a lawyer. You're going to be a city council member. You're going to be a politician. They said all those things because I talked a lot. And when they would ask me, like, Keisha, what do you want to do what you want to do when you grow up? I used to say, I want to be the next Oprah Winfrey. Of course, I'm far from that. But when you think about it, I was basically saying to them and to myself that, like, I want to get paid to talk. And now I literally get paid to talk. I get paid to talk, but just in a whole nother way. So God does what God does. Okay. I love that for me. And I would love more than anything for you to just open your mind to the opportunity. I'm sorry. I'm missing the comments, but I just want you guys to open up to the opportunity to be able to make some extra income online. I don't care if you think you're too old or too out of touch, all the things. You're not. You're never too old, and it's never too late for you to learn a new skill that can actually change your life. Let me see what you said in the comments, please. Let me see. It sounds like you're saying we can benefit from your program, even if we don't plan to be part of the legacy builders. You can actually, well, I'm telling you about the program, and the program is called Legacy Builders, right? And the program will benefit you because it will literally teach you everything that you need to know about how to market yourself on the internet. Calvanita, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Are you still in the room? I don't know. If you could just, I don't know, give a heart or do something on the screen that will let me know you're still in the room, because there's a delay. I can't tell really who's in the room, to be honest with you. Me too, child. The MLM life is horrible. Ain't nobody doing that. Calvania, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Calvania, child. Ain't nobody got time for MLMs and network marketing. Not to take anything away from network marketing or MLMs, because I think there's some really good products out there. I used to sell vitamins, and I just feel like that business model wasn't for me. I don't know about you. How are you feeling about that? I thought that I was getting into MLMs to make an advancement in my life, but it was really I was regressing. I was going backwards, to be honest with you. Girl, I was doing everything from setting up vending tables at church events. I was doing all kinds of activities, and then I had to pay to be a vendor. I had to pay to get the products. Then I spent hours boxing everything up and getting everything together. Then I spent hours at the event. Then you had to break down from the event. Then I had to create my own flyers in Canva. Then I was calling auntie and them. I was like, I got some vitamins, because you had excess after those events because not too many people purchased. Then you had to come back home with all that stuff. Calvania, you know what I'm talking about, girl. But let me tell you something, Calvania. Digital marketing is not that. It's far from that. As a matter of fact, the lady Michelle who created the program, she used to be in the network marketing selling lip gloss. She used to sell lip gloss for $10 a bottle, right? $10 a gloss, right? She had to sell a lot of lip gloss. And she was a high earner. She was making like $7,000. Can you imagine off a lip gloss? But now she created a program for us where our one sale is $900. Girl, she showed up. She was like, I went from a $9 lip gloss. So that means in order for her to make a $900 sale, she had to sell 100 tubes of lip gloss. That don't make no sense. Who's doing that? Okay. So she was like, shoot, I have a plan. I have a product That's an e-learning platform where people can make one sale and make $900 on one sale. And the system is automated, so I'm not chasing after people. I don't know about you, girl. You're laughing. It is amazing. I'm telling you, sis. I ain't never in my long-legged life seen anything like this. And I've done a lot. TLC, Warm Spirits, Artists International with the Body Magics. I don't know if you know about those. I've done it all, child. Made pennies of the dollar. But you know, when you grown and you got grown woman bills, you can't be playing around with the piddly stuff, okay? We ain't got time for that. And my husband was like, you gonna find something that's gonna bring in some money? And I did. But he was like, every time I get a ding on my phone, girl, every time I get a ding, because when you get money or when there's a sale, you hear like this sound on your phone, PayPal, Square, because people can pay you any kind of way, Stripe. I mean, we got all kinds of options, and we have a payment plan. Come on now, you can get into this program, girl, for $50 and get access to the modules, get access to coaching, get access to a community. There's 53,000 people inside of my community, Cavania. I know it was the girl. I ain't even you making me go back. I don't want to go back. My memory doesn't even. I have a mental block about. It was crazy, and you know, people used to not answer your call. When they see your number come up on a call ID, they used to be like, voicemail. Am I lying or am I lying? Girl, I already knew. Even my sister used to be like, I'm on a Zoom call. I'll call you back. Girl, now I'm laughing all the way to the bank because I don't have to deal with that anymore. My customers are strangers who actually become my friends eventually because I coach them through the process. So we get on Zoom calls and stuff like that, and we just talk. But this is a business where you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. I highly recommend, if you're looking for something else to bring in some extra income, you want to learn how, I don't care if it's TikTok shop, you want to be an Amazon influencer, you want to be an affiliate for a company that you love, or you want to start your own affiliation. Maybe you have some followers on Facebook. You want to start a membership group where you charge for the information that you're giving out. Maybe you're really good at something at your job and you want to create a digital product based on the thing that you know how to do. The program will teach you how to do all that. And it's self-paced, so there's no pressure. You log your happy butt on and you start learning. And the beautiful thing is you learn and earn at the same time. Does that make sense, Cavania? Okay, girl, you better go and see about them. Go to my website and get the information, okay? Go to my website. I remember those days. Keisha! I am my own boss. I am the CEO of my life now, and that feels great. That feels great. So I'm glad that I was able to talk to a couple of people here this morning. Anybody in the room that have any questions before I end this live stream? We were just talking about digital marketing and how you can earn an income online using the phone that you have right now in your hands. You can learn how to monetize on social media, how to build your followers, how to build a brand. You can learn all kinds of things. And I want to be able to present something to you that can teach you how to do this thing. So I would love more than anything on this whole entire planet than to connect with you in a beautiful way. You can leave me a message here and leave a comment if you have any questions about anything that I shared with you today. Or you can just go to my website. You can go to my website, which is generationalwealthmom.com. I'm not too fancy yet, but maybe I can learn how to put the website on the screen. I don't know, but I'm going to upload this video and we're going to see what happens, right? But I love my life. And that more than anything else, I love the fact that I have my time back. And the cherry on top is the money. But I really, really love that I'm able to talk to you guys right here in my living room and make a sale. And make a sale. Nothing changes unless you do. Please remember that. Nothing changes unless you do. All right, guys, I got to go. Thank you for watching. If this was informative and this helped you, please, if you don't mind, subscribe. Let me see if I can do the little ding. I probably need to, at some point, hire someone to do my YouTube videos. I might go on Fiverr and try to find somebody because I'm not going to be able to keep up with these videos once I start making my millions, honey. I'm going to hire someone to do this, right? That's how we're rolling. All right, guys. God bless you and thank you so much for your time. And I look forward to meeting you inside of my digital growth community. I will come on next time and talk about and actually share with you the beautiful people inside of my communities, share some of the wins that are inside of my community so you can just really see for yourself what this business is all about. Thanks again. God bless you all. And please make sure you like, follow, and share. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. All right, y'all. Goodbye. Take care. Bye.